Hi, everyone. Sorry for a little late start, but I'm still learning how to click away at some of these things. But welcome. We're going to be talking just a little bit. Going to be maybe 10, 15 minutes for today's new moon in Jupiter, not Jupiter, Jupiter's going retrograde, Leo. So I hope all of you are doing well today and paying attention to what's going on in the sky also. So let's take a moment and tune into your heart center for a moment. So drop in, come back, put aside all the things that you're doing for just a few minutes, connect with your breaths. And take a deep and nice and slow and connected breaths. Coming back to your heart center. And the sky is dark right now, especially tonight into tomorrow. The stars will be coming out, so you can see a little more stars. But in that darkness, especially this new moon is illuminating something very deep inside you that is wanting to explore possibilities and shine as who you are. It's really strong, that feeling of shining as who you are, to come out of kind of the center, the circles of maybe what is known as common and what is known as the norm. You're really wanting to break free of that right now. So notice those feelings. And take maybe two more nice, slow breaths through your nostrils, always through your nose. And then slowly opening your eyes. And let's welcome this new moon. And let me pull up my notes so we can kind of go through this. But, this is like, to me, it's life and self renewing new moon. It's a reset new moon. I love the new moon probably, you know, more than the full moon, to be honest with you, because it pulls me back to my inner illumination instead of kind of allowing the external light to shine towards me. I get to illuminate from the inside out. And this new moon in Leo is especially fascinating to me because it coincides with the Jupiter retrograde. And it's the new moon and the Jupiter retrograde. And then the retrograde is going to continue and it's going to go direct. The Jupiter is going to go direct on the new moon in November, towards the end of November. And I think it's November 23rd or 24th, somewhere there. So you have about 4 months, a little less than 4 months now, but about 4 months that you can really go inward. So this is not just a new moon that you think about today and tomorrow and then move on. But think of this new moon as something that is asking you to go inward, to rediscover, to reset, and to maybe plug yourself in to the power source that is within you, that you can make the commitment again. So it's a renewed commitment for the next 4 months. And particularly, I think the next 4 months are going to be even more fast moving, I would say, can be challenging personally, but politically, socially. And you might think, oh my gosh, it's going to be more challenging than it's been. And I'm here to say yes. Okay. However, you also have the tools and the knowing and the inner confidence to get through the next 4 months. But I would like for all of you to really pay attention to resetting and renewing your internal inner knowing and your uniqueness that you have inside you, because this is going to be what all of us are going to be required to tap into, particularly till the end of November. So if you've been feeling like little less off centered, or, maybe for me, where I connect with is the sense of like, I don't belong in kind of the river that flows and everybody's flowing with it. I seem to get off that river and start to say, well, I'm just going to walk the path, or I'm going to go back up the path and see, explore. So the conventional way may be something that it's common, and something that is just because it's common seen as a normal thing to do. If you've been feeling like that is not the direction that you want to flow with, you are on the right path with it. Okay. Your intuition is fully engaged with you, because this is not the time that you just want to fit in. Okay. So please remember that. And I love the word actually eccentric. And some of you may find that word like, well, I don't know, it has a maybe negative connotation, but it doesn't for me. It's eccentric. If you look at the word eccentric, it's outside of the center. You belong outside of the bell curve. You're the outlier. You're the person that is illuminating your own geniuses from the outside of that center. So, if you've been called like I have as you're odd, or you're a little strange, or you're eccentric, or you're unique, and some people say, well, you're just kind of interesting. And it could be, I took it as positive growing up, because it's like, where else am I going to go when I'm told that all the time? But there's the sense of like, I don't belong, I'm a misfit toy, right? But us fit toys come together and reignite your geniuses, okay? Reignite your inner light. That's what's really being called right now. So take the time today and tomorrow. New moon phase is, and the full moon too, but you want to look at like about 3-day span. So it's not like just today, but it was starting maybe yesterday, even like a week before, there was this feeling. But yesterday you maybe felt a little bit more. And then today into tomorrow. So take some time to connect with yourself and take the leadership role within yourself and say, I'm the leader of who I am. So the Leo really helps too, doesn't it? But especially this moon is like roaring as who you are, shining as who you are. Stand on the top of the mountain or the depth of who you are and say, I am here, and I'm no longer am willing to let others put the top on myself so that I darken myself. No, you're going to illuminate from the inside out. And it's a glorious time to do, because the sky is dark, and the new moon means you're not going to see the light reflecting on the moon. That doesn't mean the moon isn't shining towards the solar, into the sun. And on the physical level, I think it's important that you recognize that this is such a beautiful time to reassess and reconnect, and maybe revisit your natural rhythm that is very supportive to your own health. Okay. So if you've noticed yourself going to bed a little later and later, or you're staying up, or you're having a hard time waking up, this next couple of days, I would say even like 2 to 3 days, even up to 5 days, are going to be really important for you to connect with your solar energies as well, because the moon is dark, so that you can connect with the more of a chronobiology, it is what is called, but it's your circadian rhythm. So when is the sun up in the morning? Pay attention to that. When is the sun going down? Pay attention to that, and make sure that you get to reset your internal clock according to the solar light also. That's going to be really important because that's going to help you to shine. Okay. And a couple of things I wanted to maybe mention about the new moon. New moon is like I said, it's actually one of my favorite times each month. I look forward to it. And many of you that have taken my moon course, you know that the I love spending some extra time around the new moon to reassess, recharge, reset, and renew my commitment to who I am, but also reset the stage in my house also. So, for those of you that have taken my moon course, please go back and watch first several videos that I've done about what you can do for your home as well. But one thing that you really want to pay attention to is pay attention to the entryways. Where's the light coming in from? Where are you allowing the light to shine through? And where's the light flowing in the morning, and where's the light flowing out in the evening, and where's the sunset coming in, where's the sunrise coming in? So it could be the windows, could be the doors. Make sure those areas are not clogged up with boxes and deliveries. And then maybe, this is a great time to wipe down your doors. I have a very, very bright, like a school bus yellow front door, and I wash my front door during the new moon to make sure that my front door is always clean and ready to receive that power so that the energy so that I can illuminate who I am from the inside out. And particularly this moon, is very powerful one, but not in an egotistical, powerful way. What I mean by that is this new moon in particular. So I would spend like all the way up to this weekend on this. And we're going to be doing the Monday call on Monday, so you can join then too. But it's to renew your own confidence, return to your own unique talents, your power, what you came here to explore. It's so uniquely yours that nobody can take that away from you and no one can mimic it. So be you, believe in you, okay? And reinvent you, but not to the point of like you're inventing from scratch, but it's renewing who you are. So you're reinventing from the place of really deep knowing that you came here to express. Okay. Believing in yourself is so, so important. Um, and that's because new moon is not the time that the others are going to come to you and say, you're doing a great job. You're wonderful. Like, because they don't necessarily see that. Things are dark around you. So you have to see your own inner beauty and your own inner light from the inside out. Okay. And enjoy it, really enjoy it, and cultivate your confidence and your own, just kind of this like a beautiful, unique light. It isn't always like light that is yellow or white light, but could be fuchsia. It could be rainbow colors. It could be marbled with different purples and, different blues. It's just find your colors right now. Okay. Understand yourself better. And I just feel like we all need to hear that right now because it is so noisy outside of our world, and we're inside this noise. And what I mean by noise is that it's everything. It's about what others are telling you what you should do, what others think of you. Did they give you thumbs up? Did they give you thumbs down? Or noise of the policies and politics and the all kinds of things are happening, the war to the diseases to even viruses to you name it. There's just so much vibrational noise that new moon, this is why I love it so much, because it forces me to come home, takes me home to this place of silence and stillness. But this new moon isn't just about go into the silence and stillness and this like not doing, but it's actually within that silence, and the stillness, you're going to actually do some work internally to find what is my true light. You got to find out what that is again. Some of you might already know, but you got to get clearer on that because the next 4 months till November, end of November's new moon, wherein the Jupiter is retrograding and when it goes direct, that this next 4 months are going to be so important for you to be clear on what it is that you are here to illuminate from the inside out. Don't wait till other people shines a flashlight on you and says, hey, this is what you're good at. That's not what this is about for next 4 months. And if you're looking for outside confirmations, okay, for the outside light to shine on you so that you can wait for other people to say, hey, you're doing a great job, you'll be waiting for a while and it's going to really exhaust you. Okay. So lead your way with your own inner confidence. This is when, I think the Zen teaching of having a strong back, strong spine, and a soft front becomes very important. So soften the front, your heart center, have a softer belly so you can breathe and take in life. Trust it. Trust the world that it is here to support you, but have a very strong, confident spine so that you can take yourself forward and really take this time, this next couple days to notice and, seek deeply into who you are, of why you're here on this earth right now. Why did your soul choose this time in its history? And like I said, if you've felt like you are just kind of you don't fit in and you feel like you don't go with this circle inside of the circle, and you've always felt eccentric, meaning you're the outside of the center. Well, welcome to others that feel the same way, and be very proud that you feel that way because that is going to give you the energy to shine, to illuminate as who you are. Okay. So let me see if I think that, the main thing that I wanted to say is that, yes, we are celebrating and welcoming the new moon, but this isn't just for the next couple days. This new moon is basically setting the stage for the next 4 months of your own actions that gets ignited from within. So, and in that process, don't be surprised that you may rewrite your stories that live inside your DNA. And that's exciting. That's really, really exciting that you can begin to erase them, rewrite them, cross them off, put your little signature next to it and say, nope, this is the new story I'm going to start to live. So this is why it's exciting and then it's a little bit like, anxiety producing, isn't it? Because it's a new story that you're writing. And you're not following the masses. You're not. If you're following the masses, you won't be here right now listening to this. Okay. So again, reset yourself, reevaluate your story up to this point. What can you cross off? What is it that you're trying to illuminate from the inside out? And stop waiting for the external light to shine on you that says, hey, you're so good at this. Maybe you should do this. Okay. It's not going to be like that. In the next 4 months, it's going to be so important that you're grounded in your own inner illuminated light, because there's going to be chaos. Okay. There'll be more dust that will be stirred up. And I think we're going to see some major historical events, not that we haven't seen them this year already. We're going to see more though. So I think it's important that you become clear on your goals. Again, renew your goals. And for those of you that didn't get a chance to watch my call that I did in February, I think it was like a February 2nd. It's the first Monday of February of this year. I talk about the importance of what this year is about based on the Chinese New Year's celebration that we did. I think it might be good for you to re-watch that and pay attention and maybe write down what are some of your inner strengths are. What are they? What you got that you're here to be able to tap into every time. Every time things become a little rocky, what can you tap into? That is your own unique inner strength. It doesn't come from the external confirmations or external cheers. Okay. And you don't need to seek for validations for who you are. Okay. From the external world. You go inward and say, I'm beautiful. I am this light. And here are my three strengths. And I'm here to renew my commitment to being who I am. That's what this new moon is about. Okay. And many of you that follow me know that I'm not about new moon. Let's write down what you want to manifest. This is the money that I want to manifest. And this is the house I want to manifest. This is the kind of relationship I want to manifest. I don't go down that road because I think the manifestation is the end results or result of you coming home and seeking who you are from the inside out. So take a couple of days, quiet down, find your inner light, see what colors comes to you, okay? And maybe there'll be different waves or circles or hearts or stars or different shapes. Find what that is. Write it down. So 2 months down the road, you're like, oh, I need to reconnect with me. You can do that again. Okay. So I hope you can maybe re-listen, take notes, and if you have any questions, write down on the comment sections, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel. And I look forward to being with you again soon. Bye.